I'm the Programs Outreach and Youth Services Manager here at Monterey County Free Libraries. Thank you for joining me this evening for another episode of Book Chat Kids. Tonight I'm going to chat with you about this book, The In-Between. It's by Rebecca K.S. Ansari, and it came out in 2021. It is a great book for middle school aged kids. The main character is 12, and it is kind of a horror, thriller, ghost story type book. So the story follows our main character, Cooper, who, as I said, is a 12-year-old boy, and his little sister, Jess, who is 10, and they are struggling with some personal stuff. Jess has diabetes, and it's a constant struggle to keep her blood sugar under control, and they're both dealing with the absence of their father, who is divorced from their mother and has started a new life with a new family, and they haven't seen him for a couple of years. They live in Chicago, and he has moved to California to start a new life with a new family. So they're dealing with all of that when Cooper starts to pay particular attention to a house across the street where a girl sits on a swing and just stares at him. So around this same time, Jess comes to Cooper and says that she's discovered an unsolved mystery online of a train crash in England in the 1920s, and she wants Cooper to help her investigate this mystery because aboard this train was an unidentified boy who was never claimed by anyone, but was wearing a jacket with an insignia on it that looks exactly like the insignia on their neighbor across the street's jacket, the little girl who just sits on the swing and stares at them. So Cooper kind of begrudgingly agrees to go on this quest with Jess to try and figure it out. Along the way, he makes a new friend with a kid who is visiting and staying with his grandma named Gus. And the relationship between Gus and Cooper is very special and very heartwarming because Gus's parents are also going through troubles, and Cooper finally feels that he can open up to Gus in a way that he can't to some of his friends who knew his father. So I won't go into much more detail without spoiling anything, but the three of them, Jess, Gus, and Cooper, go on this adventure to discover more about their mysterious neighbor and about a series of mysteries throughout history that they discover when doing more research online. It is very suspenseful and very mysterious, and it's a real page turner. It keeps you reading right to the end, and you're just always wondering what's going to be happening. And what I thought was really cool was there's an author's note at the end that says the author was looking for inspiration to write a new book, and the mystery that inspired this book is the same mystery that Jess and Cooper are trying to investigate, and that is a real-life train crash in England where there were two bodies that were discovered in the wreckage that were unidentified, and nobody ever came forward to say who they were. And the author said that she wanted to write a story about who these two bodies might have been. It's a very big stretch of a story. It's very fantasized, but it's very interesting, very fast-paced. It deals with a lot of other issues, divorce, friendship, feelings of isolation, health issues, family issues. There's a lot packed in here. So it's really great way to talk about some heavier topics that are reality-based, like divorce, while wrapping it up in a really fun, fast-paced mystery. So again, that is The In-Between by Rebecca K.S. Ansari. It's a great middle grade fiction book that is in our collection, and I hope you'll check it out. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.